Hello and welcome to the Eye, your English news bulletin. I'm Esther. These are the headlines. Water Burial, a film based on the Monpa dialect of Arunachal Pradesh, has won the Best Film Award in the Environment Conservation category at the 67th National Films Awards. The Indian Medical Association on Monday wrote a letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi seeking his personal intervention to resolve pleas to ensure that medical professionals are able to work without fear and initiate action against people who spread misinformation regarding vaccination drive. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare on Monday said that over 1 crore COVID-19 vaccine doses are still available with states and union territories to be administered. Now for the news in details. Water Burial, a film based on the Monpa dialect of Arunachal Pradesh, has won the Best Film Award in the Environment Conservation category at the 67th National Films Awards. The film is based on an Assamese novel called Sabha Kota Manu, written by noted literature and Padma Shri awardee Yeshi Dorji Thonchiji. A tweet from the Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Pema Khandu, also congratulated the team for the same. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare on Monday said that 1,49,11,649 COVID-19 vaccine doses are still available with states and union territories to be administered.
The ministry further informed that the centre has so far provided 24 crore 60 lakh 80,900 doses of COVID vaccines to states and union territories, both through the free of cost category and through the direct state procurement category. Of this, the total consumption including wastages is 23 crore 11 lakh 69,251 doses as per data available at 8 a.m. today, it said. The implementation of the liberalized and accelerated Phase 3 strategy of COVID-19 vaccination started on May 1, 2021. Under the strategy, every month, 50% of the total Central Drug Laboratory cleared vaccine doses of any manufacturer would be procured by the centre. It would continue to make these doses available to the state government totally free of cost, as was being done earlier, the ministry said. Meanwhile, India reported 1,636 new COVID-19 cases and 2,427 deaths in the past 24 hours, said the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare on Monday. This is the lowest number of cases reported in the last 61 days. On April, 5,96,982 cases were reported. On Sunday, the country reported 1,14,460 new COVID-19 cases. With the new cases, the COVID case tally in India reached 2 crore 89 lakh 9,975, including 2 crore 71 lakh 59,180 recoveries, 3 lakh 49,186 deaths, and 14 lakh 1,609 active cases. The national recovery rate has increased to 93.94% and the weekly positivity rate stands at 6.21%.
Fuel prices continue to soar across India as petrol price in the national capital clocked rupees 93.31 per litre, while it touched rupees 101.52 per litre in Mumbai on Monday.
Diesel prices stood at rupees 86.22 per litre in Delhi, while in Mumbai it is rupees 93.58 per litre. Other states have also witnessed an increase in the prices of petrol and diesel. In Chennai, petrol is being sold at rupees 96.71 per litre and diesel at rupees 90.92 per litre. In Kolkata, the price of petrol is rupees 95.28 per litre and diesel rupees 89.07 per litre. The price of diesel and petrol differ from state to state depending on the value-added tax.
In a notice, the Deputy Commissioner of Dimapur, Rajesh Sundararajan, has allowed all hardware shops to open on alternate days, that is Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. The DC further directed all proprietors of the hardware shops to be responsible and ensure compliance to COVID-19 SOPs. A health official in Arunachal Pradesh has informed Hornbilltv that a total of 30 COVID-19 positive cases were detected at Rajiv Gandhi University during a mass rapid antigen test carried out in the university campus by the Rapid Response Team of Dimapur on Sunday.
According to reports, in view of the clustering of COVID-positive cases in the university area, the Papum Pear District Administration has declared F sector of the RGU campus, the bus stand area and the area near the new playground as micro-containment zones. The residents of the containment areas will be under home quarantine for 14 days from 6 to 20 June. Papum Pear DMO Dr. Komling Prem informed that about 560 people were tested on Sunday through rapid antigen test. 25 positive cases were reported from the university's F sector, while 5 others were detected in the bus stand and the new playground areas, the DMO said.
Moving further to more news, the Centre's Minister of Development of North-Eastern Region, Dr. Jitendra Singh, retweeted Hornbilltv's story post about Mon District's first Village Development Board Secretary Mani Konyak on June 7 and offered words of congratulations to her. Singh, also the Minister of State for Prime Minister's Office, Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions, stated in his retweet that her remarkable feat will inspire women across Nagaland and the Northeast Indian region in their pursuit to be part of policy decision making. Similarly, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman retweeted Hornbilltv's post congratulating Konyak. Congratulations and good wishes to Mani Konyak on being elected as the Secretary of the Village Development Board, Sitharaman stated. Mon is a beautiful district in beautiful Nagaland, the minister added in her retweet. Minister for Department of Public Health and Engineering Jacob Zimomi donated 2 portable high-frequency diagnostic X-rays machines to the district hospital Dimapur on Monday. The machines were handed over to Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Rajesh Sondara Rajan and Deputy Chief Medical Officer Dimapur Antolisu. The Third World Safety Day was observed on June 7th at the State Public Health Laboratory with a program organized by the Department of Health and Family Welfare with the theme Safe Food Now for a Healthy Tomorrow.
In his keynote address, Amardeep Singh Bhatia, Food Safety Commissioner to the Government of Nagaland, said June 7 was designated as World Safety Day in 2018 with the objective of making food safety awareness to the public mainstream with special focus on the impact of disease passed on through food. Updates on June 7 Monday stated. Bhatia shared his concern that the Naga society is gradually shifting in food habits and lifestyles. Therefore, it is very important to take action and that the regulatory authorities should take responsibility in creating awareness on food issues, the update stated. It is also necessary to ensure that food outlets such as restaurants, food chain suppliers and food stalls should know about the importance of food hygiene and the authorities should not only enforce but encourage hygienic etiquettes. To producers, the update stated. He encouraged officials to work with available resources and to ensure safe food and healthy lifestyle and consumption habits for a healthy future. The program also hosted an interactive session on food safety issues relating to Nagaland, which was led by food analyst Krukotolo Vesu and her team. The session demonstrated the ways to identifying fresh and stale eggs, contaminated water and food coloring in edible produce. The team requested the gathering to spread awareness on food safety to prevent foodborne disease by advocating food hygiene, the update stated. Dr. John Kemp, Deputy Director, presided over the program. In his welcome speech, he mentioned that it was humbling, motivating and encouraging to see officials from the Secretariat, Directorate and the district to come together, which signify attention to the importance of food safety, the updates stated.
The lockdown on the Itanagar capital region will be partially lifted from 7 June with a complete ban on movement of individuals from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. daily. Briefing the press on Sunday, ICR Deputy Commissioner Talo Potom informed that the restrictions will be effective from 5 a.m. of 7 June to 5 a.m. of 21st June, exempting those in emergency services and departments.
E-passes will not be required for those entering and exiting the ICR from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. All those entering or exiting after 3 p.m. till 5 a.m. curfew hours shall need an e-pass except in cases of medical emergencies and on genuine grounds with prior approval of the competent authority. Mandatory COVID-19 tests will be conducted and the Bandir Dawa check gate for movement even if travelers arrive within the permitted time. Shops along the National Highway will be allowed to be opened on alternate days from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Shops located on the left side of the highway from Holongi to Bandir Dewa will be open on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, while shops on the right side will be open on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. All shops and other establishments, including commercial ones, will remain closed on Sundays. The DC also requested all shopkeepers and vendors to proactively encourage customers to observe COVID-19 appropriate behavior while selling products. Restaurants and hotels shall be permitted to open for home delivery only till 2 p.m. and no dine-in is allowed. If hotels have guests, the DC said they may be offered room service.
Moving further to more news, the Union Health Ministry has dropped the use of ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine and the antiviral favipiravir from its COVID-19 treatment guidelines.
This decision was taken after a section of doctors and medical researchers questioned the absence of any scientific evidence to prove the benefits of such drugs on COVID-19 patients. In its 9-page guidelines for the management of COVID-19 patients, the Director General of Health Services did not mention ivermectin, hydrochloroquine, and favipiravir, 3 widely prescribed medicines for the treatment of COVID-19 across the country. Other medicines such as zinc, multivitamins, etc. prescribed by the doctors to asymptomatic or mildly symptomatic COVID-19 patients have also been dropped, except antipyretic for fever and antitussive for cold symptoms. The revised guidelines issued on May 27 also discourage medical practitioners to prescribe indiscriminate use of high-resolution CT scans, which is to be done in only worsening conditions.
Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare Dr. Harshvardhan chaired the 28th meeting of the group of ministers on Monday and said that India has 14,01,609 active COVID cases. He added that the country's recovery rate is climbing and stood at 93.94% right now.
The country reported its first COVID case on January 30, 2020, and till now the country has reported 2,89,09,975 cases in the country, out of which 2,71,59,180 people have recovered, Vardhan said. Today, there are 14,01,609 active cases in the country, he said. A couple of weeks back had over 37 lakh active cases in the country, but our recovery rate is climbing up, which is right now 93.94%, Vardhan said. In the past 24 hours, India had the least number of cases in the past 61 days, which is 1,636 cases, he said, and mentioned that 1,74,399 recoveries were reported. The fatality rate is 1.20%, the minister said. He said that a total of 23,27,86,482 vaccine doses have been administered to various categories of people in the country.
On the first day of the unlocking process from the COVID-19 induced lockdown in the national capital, passengers were seen commuting through Delhi Metro, which has resumed services on Monday.
Traders also flocked to market complexes in the early hours of the day to resume work since the Delhi government permitted shops to open on an odd and even basis. On Saturday, Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal had announced a gradual unlocking process in the national capital in light of the dip in COVID-19 cases. Delhi Metro was permitted to resume operations with 50% capacity, while shops in markets and malls were allowed to open on an odd and even basis from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. The commuters of the Delhi Metro appreciated the step to open it to the public. The Delhi Metro services had been suspended on May 10th. The Delhi government had also permitted private firms to open with 50% staff. Thus, some employees of the private companies were also heading to work on Monday. On May 31st, construction activities and factories were reopened as the first step towards relaxing the COVID-19 norms in the national capital.
Mehul Choksi on Sunday disclosed the names of his alleged abductors to Antiguan police, following which they have commenced an investigation into the possible abduction of the fugitive Diamantaire from Antigua on May 23, 2021, reported Antigua Newsroom.
Prime Minister Gaston Brown said Choksi's lawyers wrote to police commissioner providing the names of the people he believes abducted him. Brown said that the police and the government are taking the allegations seriously. Choksi, accused in the rupees 13,500 crore Punjab National Bank scam, got interim relief from immediate repatriation to India by the Dominican court, which adjourned the matter of his detention on Thursday. According to local media reports, his team of lawyers convened with opposition leaders to pressure the judiciary, which, rather than questioning Choksi's illegal entry from Antigua to Dominica, believed his lawyers' version that he was abducted. However, evidence suggests that Choksi was planning to escape to Cuba. Choksi and his nephew Nirav Modi are accused in the rupees 13,500 crore Punjab National Bank fraud case. Choksi fled the country. He was granted citizenship of Antigua and Barbuda in January 2018 and is involved in a legal battle to prevent his extradition to India.
That's all for tonight's English News Bulletin. I'm Esther. Keep watching Hornbill TV.